Right, welcome back, everybody. It's Uncle Bar, and this is Subsistence. And I've been doing a little bit of work around here, so kind of off camera to not bore you to death with me running around getting wood. And I'm officially out of scrap, and I got 44 nails left. Yeah, I did this so far. Now I'm out of materials, so. But we got a wrap-around porch here. So we'll be able to put our planters all over. For now, it's a for now build. I'm going to pick these as I need them. For now, I do need to be growing things, but probably could take these two out and plant this planter. We'll see what I got. I know I need cotton. So I'm going to see what I got for those. I think I got a couple anyway. Here we got 5. We'll do 5 cotton and 3 medicinal. They move to the first available slot when you click on. Sometimes it's a little annoying, but that's all right. Got a hot coffee. Just got up not too long ago here. I'd like to welcome aboard some of the newer viewers, new subscriptions. Appreciate it, guys. This is what I got in front. And then we're going to square off the top. And then I'm going to build it eventually over this way to this waterfall. And I'm going to try to figure out how to get it. I've done these kind of things before. But I want to try to connect this. I want to connect the base to this. Because those trolley, you can set up trolley cars like cable cars. So I want to try to set one. I'm going to try to set one of those up when I figure that out. I don't know nothing about it. But as soon as I can figure it out, a way to get all the way to hell down to the pond. You know, like make a tower down there. Right? And then a walkway to where that cave is, like I was telling you I was going to do with my fishing building. But again, you know, illusions of grandeur, because I don't have materials. I mean, I don't even have this base finished yet. It's going to take forever to finish that railing, but get it eventually. Sorry, I had to sip on my coffee there, man. So, yeah. Not doing too bad on ores. I do got to get refining some things. That reminds me, I probably should, I'm going to test out the new, I got the recurve bow. I think I made that in the last episode. But I wanted to keep these closed for now because I got, you know, the hunters can't really jump up on here, I don't think. Time will tell. I also turned this light around over here so it's facing there because that seems to be where they like to try to attack me from. I'm going to try to get another one. One on the corners, each one of the corners right here. And probably another one aiming a little bit this way on the corners. So that way there we have like a 360 light up at night, right? So I can see where they're coming from. Because it's a pain in the ass when it's dark and they attack you. You can't see them. I just had my first run-in with the you're out of range bug. I wanted to put these 2 planters right here. But they're out of range. The circle stopped like right here. So they're here for now. But I did want to put them here. I thought they would just look cooler that way, but they're out there in the sunlight. They're getting 85% light right now. So that's not bad. Nothing's blocking it. I don't know why that was getting 70, but it is. All right. How many arrows do I have? I don't have them in my hotbar. Should have these there. I did make a key as well. I had the material and the power. That's why I'm thinking my power is probably low. I don't remember when I made that. Or what I did in between. So, yeah, it's a little bit low, but I do got to get processing. So I'm going to do this here. Turn that on. I'm going to run these gens 1 cycle probably. Doing okay on fuel, so it's not urgent that I, you know, see we got 114. And they're topped off, so I can afford to run it a cycle, I guess. Where's that bear? I'm going to see how much damage we're doing now. Okay, so he's at 180. The old bow, we were getting 35. Oh, he's getting, what, 38. All right, listen for the scratch. Still got a little life in him. Ah, crap. I got an infection. So I get distracted by that stupid phone. This is not good. I had to turn away and look by the time I got all whacked. Oh, yeah. Dudes, again, I swear to God, man. That phone does not do anything until I hop on here, and I can't reach it either, so. Whoever it is has to wait. But, you know, just cost me an infection, because now I gotta get 5 kelp, got a liver, now I need 5 kelp. See what it does to your stats down there? Half some, like, almost. You know, not quite half, like 60%, right? So now I absolutely have to go get kelp. And run off back to the base and make an antidote, which is not a big deal. It's what happens when you get distracted. Plus, I shouldn't have turned around when I did. I gotta start getting rabbit. Maybe I will set up more of those animal traps. They seem to be somewhat useful, but I gotta bait them. I got a big old batch of tomatoes up there we could use. I wouldn't mind using it for that. You find things when you're out and about. Plus, there's kelp. Like, for instance, got a blueberry here. Just as I say it, see? Boom. Blueberry. All right, we got to get this thing healed. Get healed up. All right, man. Let's see. Oh, got a kelp right here. I need 5 for the antidote, so... There's 1 there. That'll be 2. Down we go. Yeah, so I'll do some more of the building on camera when I do, and just so you can see some. I just wanted to get some of that done. Kind of had a vision in my head, and I wanted to go with it. It's not near done. That's just a beginning of space. But what I'm going to do is use the upstairs for the benches and organizing stuff. So, because I guess there's furniture with the furniture bench. So I want to check all that out. Hopefully it's not ridiculously expensive to make that stuff. No idea. The only thing furniture-wise that was in this game the last I played was a couch and a love seat and some carpet. Of course, the bed. There was like a Christmas tree that you could turn the lights on and off on it and stuff like that. But other than that, there wasn't much for furniture. So I'm glad there's something now. All right, one over there, one right there, it looks like. I'll go back up so we don't drown our asses. Don't want to drown. And we'll run into the hunters at some point because they like to come fishing. The 2 that are there might actually not use directly down here. I don't know yet. I'll find out. Okay, so I got 4. I need 1 more. I didn't see anything. All right, I'll run over to the little pond by the house, or by the base. Frickin' rooster's out there throwing his little head off. Got nothing better to do. He's a rooster. There's a jerk there. I'll go around him. I can't. It's another thing to see how it gimps your stats like that. So your regen on your stam doesn't stay full or eat. Well, it's got a little empty on food too. So it's kind of both, but it's really not a terrible thing. It's just you don't want to get jumped by a hunter or something when you're sitting at this kind of health, right? like I said, once you have those on, things get different. And we're heading into winter. So. As you can see, everything's dying off. Really cool, though, how the seasons, it's just, I grew up in Massachusetts in the Berkshires, and so we had season changes. Massive snowstorms in the winter, and, so in the fall foliage, though, there's and people come from all over the place to go see it. It's beautiful there in the summer. Can't beat a New England summer, or, well, fall, I mean. Excuse me, I misspoke. Fall. Just the foliage is incredible. They actually have foliage parades, and it's pretty cool. I love going to the some of the apple farms that are there, and they make nice cider. Can't beat it when you get it right from the place that's making it. Nice fresh apples and the beautiful orchards there. Love the fall. It's my favorite time of the year. So I love what he did with the game with that, making the trees turn and these are a little weird to spot. I was sitting there running by them and, oh, wait a minute, those are the damn bushes I need, but they're brown now. That's cool. All right, so we need these. Gotta be able to make one of those. Make it and use it. I'll go ahead and eat those things. The steak on the Barbie over here, so to speak. Yeah, see, now I'm fighting wood scrap back to that again, but it is what it is. Yeah, I got a couple extra build pieces. I had a brain fart, and I made those, so I'm going to stick them in here for right now. Go ahead and use that, get rid of that infection. This is kind of cool. Grenade-tipped arrows. Plus, I got a grenade. We'll go pay our boy up here a visit. Not soon, because I want to, yeah, I'm still undecided exactly what I'm going to do with this. Building out like this, did a couple things. I'm going to have to, I'm going to probably put wood all the way around the outside, the very outside, actually. So that means a lot more wood, a lot more nails are going to be needed, but we'll be able to keep them jerks out of the bottom. What I'll do is I'll put an access door here, because this one here seems to allow me to walk under it unhindered without crouching. So this will be like the entrance. I'll probably put a door over here just so they match, and then we'll be able to put some things down here. So I'll put a hatch to come down here. My mining drills. I haven't gotten that far yet. So like I said, there's a lot to do. I'm still not really, where I need to be, but I'm working on it. Shit. Told you guys, man, I'm terrible about this. It didn't burn. Whew. Ooh, thank God, man. Gotta stop doing that. So yeah, this is cool. Got nice access now. It looks nicer. It's not bad for a starter base. I want to get that, like I said, this is going to be a square, like overhang, right? I was going to build it out some, but I didn't want to have to go another whole distance around this. That would have been, a lot more of those platforms. I wanted to make it so it had a roof over it, but at the same token, I wanted to use it for the planters, but I want the upstairs for space, right? So, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Fashion up a roof on it so it looks normal. So, it is what it is. Just trying to line up a couple screenshots here. Don't mind me. Yeah, I just time-stamped it, so when I go to do my thumbnail for the video, if I need it, I'll know right where to get it. All right. Yeah, this bow is so cool. So we're doing more damage. Not not a whole lot more, but like I said, I'll wait. That's what I was going to show you guys. See, I get babbling. I can show you when it's dark, but I'll forget. So I'm going to run back now and do it while I'm thinking about it. Because I want to show you how you can upgrade this thing. And when this thing gets upgraded, it is just badass. All right. So, go to upgrade. Got to get this out of there, or won't let us put it in there, obviously. So there you have it. Firepower. See? 3 weapon parts, scrap, 3 rope, and 2 iron. And you can upgrade this thing 4 levels. And it gets expensive, obviously, each tier. So, yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to get that thing upgraded. What did it need right off the bat? We'll leave that right there. See how it puts it in the bench? I think that's cool. What does it need? Ugh, bonehead. Weapon parts and rope. I don't know what I got for weapon parts. Ooh, I got exactly 3. So I would need to make iron. Where are we at power-wise? Not too bad, actually. I don't have any of this stuff. There we go. Do that. And I'll be able to get that thing upgraded. I need rope, though. Yeah, so I need sinew. So we got to mess with the cat, which is going to mean I'm going to need to use the frickin' shotgun shells. God, I wish you could use those in the regular shotgun, but... So I got 2 more shells coming. Got this guy for an afternoon snack. Yeah, we're moving along slowly, but we're getting there. I need to make more storage. I need at least another one on. I want to get the mining drill going. Oh, that's expensive, man. Those circuit boards are not a joke, so I'm going to be putting that on hold. Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll loot some more of them. I used that one we looted from that one chest. So I don't have it, but that's fine. Let me grab my bow out of here. Probably going to burn my chicken doing this. Alright. Let's see here. No, I didn't burn my chicken. Top off my food. Might have to go outside, see if there's something in the area here immediately that we can pop in the eye without getting eaten or an infection would be lovely. Well, we got crate action, of course. If I see a crate, I must go for it. Especially this, because I need nails. Nails, scrap, and circuits, man. I'm out of the scrap. It takes 3 scrap. Them fences are expensive, but they're worth it. They look nice. Plus, they prevent, things, and they actually absorb damage. You got to repair them, but... Oh. I got to start getting back on, so you're going to see me grabbing a lot of that. Need cordage to make platforms and stuff, so... Go ahead and turn our lights on and see how it looks now. See if I have more of an eye for the defense here. We'll see what we got. Shut the door. Go ahead, turn our light on. Go outside. Oh yeah, it's a little bit better. Probably, see, that's what I mean. I want to put another one here. And we can turn it a little bit, or just leave it there. I'm probably going to turn it, but I got to get another one here. I'll put one on this corner kind of facing that way. Right out straight like that. And then, well, we'll see. Maybe stick one here as well, like in the middle. We'll see how it comes out. But, yeah, it's better than it was. At least I got some light down there. You can't fine turn those, though. They kind of turn at their own... It's like I call it a quarter notch, But... It's not going to be there anyway, because that's going to be a building up there, so... And believe it or not, this is just going to be a room of my base. The base is going to expand. It's going to expand quite a bit later on. But, to get us going, we got all the room we need in here. I mean, that's all you really need at first. Didn't take me too long to get this up and going. So I can shut this off. We're not chewing on, 0.50 of the power here. Yeah. So we got more coming in. We got the gens running still. Which is fine. I want to juice that up because I got to make a couple things. All right, so go ahead and eat that chicken. There wasn't nothing else out there I could really get my hands on. Plus, if we put another hatch too in the floor, I can just drop down the hole in the base here and grab water and come right back out. I won't even have to go outside. So that's on the list. There's always something on the list, forever grinding. Like my big base and my personal save I had wasn't even all the way done yet. I was getting ready. I was converting all the wood into steel or iron or whatever. So I had maybe 3/4 of it done. I had way more room than I needed. It got to the point of absurdity. It's like, okay, I don't need. I mean, I had a third floor, and the second floor, because the bottom was so big, I didn't have anything even up there. It was just empty. So I'm kind of, glad there's furniture. At least you can do, I can make each room look like it has, a purpose besides just being this empty square, which is what it was in my last building. Excuse me, I had to lean forward there a minute and look at the timer. Can't see it where it is. I was trying to get that little module I had running this morning so I could see the clock, but I don't know what the hell's wrong. It ain't loading. I'm going to have to re-download it. Probably got corrupt or something. Who knows? It was working fine, and all of a sudden it stopped working on me. I went to uninstall it. I completely removed it from the computer, rebooted, and it still wouldn't install. So I think the file, the executable itself, has an issue. No big deal. Figure it out. It's always something, man. I'm telling you. This Windows 11 crapola. Windows 11. Woo. Yeah, Windows 11 for you. All right, so here we go. And I have enough, I can make 2 more antidotes. 1 more, I mean, I could actually make the oil. Yeah, I could easily make the oil. I'm gonna make these just because I can. And then I'll have enough for 3. So I'll try to keep in mind when I'm hunting. Yeah, I can show you this now. If you have 2 arrows on you, you just go down here. Okay? And you just left click the arrow type. No one told me that, and I was sitting there in the game. How the hell do you switch this stupid thing? I'm looking through the settings, looking for because sometimes in games it'll be like R or E or something. No, you literally just mouse over it down here and just click it. When I figured that out, I was like, man, I just felt so stupid. I was like, but anyway, that's how you do that. So go ahead. I'm gonna switch that. I might use that just for giggles on one of the hunters. Well, I gotta find a third base. It's gotta be up and out. Oh, that's what we should be doing. I don't have nothing cooking, do I? Just water. Okay, we're safe. Put this away. Yeah, if you let it get full, it doesn't generate anymore, so you're just kind of screwing yourself. So I try to keep it empty. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and turn some of these into some biofuels. I want to save some, obviously, for crafting. They should be over here. This is the consumable container, so... Yeah, I had to kind of use the, some of the, protein bars, because, when I was building, because I didn't want to go hunting during the day, so I, like, a couple day cycles, I had 13, so I'm down to 4. All right, so there you have it. So we're set. I mean, I'm not going to rush to get these, but we'll have them if we need them. All righty. I got to get a light over on this side as well. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Sorry, guys. I got to be more mindful of the fact that there's people watching. I just turn these lights on. Like I said, I could use one over here, but this is kind of in the way. I was going to see if maybe I could hang it somewhere here. Or, maybe just put one here or something. I don't know. It's good enough. I can see. And I like this, the fact, I'm not sure if I want to go bigger with this yet or not. There's plenty of room up here. It's just going to be benches and stuff. I might not even use it for that at first. Maybe I'll stuff these modules up here when I get the walls and ceiling or the roof up. Going to try to put a normal looking roof on it. And then eventually I want to have a greenhouse set up anyway. So then this I can build around if I want to. If I want to expand the base, I have the flooring to do it with. It's kind of cool. So, I don't know. All right, map. Okay, so we know about our two visitors this direction, which is here and here. So it's looking like our little buddies are down over here, guys. Unless that's a rogue camp. You don't know till you visit it. It's weird how this hunters are so close. I mean, I've had them do that before. So this looks like this might be our third one. Or a rogue camp, one of the two. Because usually the third one's kind of far off. I don't know why, but every time I've done this, that's been the case. But I'm going to run on over there. And pay that a visit. All right, I'm headed exactly where I need to be. And I have a funny feeling I know right where that is. So go over here and pay these guys a visit. Oh, you got to wait. It's like I said, usually by the time you see them, they see you and they're running, but that one was awful close. All right, see how we're starting to get cold, guys? Because it's getting toward, we're in September. We're going to be heading into moose season here too soon, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for that idiot. So the season is changing on us, and we'll end up with either that's a base or that's the rogue camp. It's exactly where I thought it would be, right on the edge over there. Let's go see what we got without dying. I don't have any health packs on me, which I do got to start doing. They are very helpful. You could pretty much use them at will, but you have to be able to make them as well. And they are biofuel leather and medicinal tonics that we, just going to have to fish and grab plants. But I want to see what we got over here. That's a chicken. That's a rabbit over there. Got to be mindful of that cat up here. I want to kind of sneak up and around if I can. So this is going to be interesting. A hunter camp. I don't want him right now. Not now. If this is going to be a base, that'll be interesting. Being right here in the Cougars area. No, that's just a rogue camp. We'll have to check the map again later tonight. I'm not going to mess with them right now, I don't think. Well, maybe we can. I don't really even see them because it's daytime. I bet they're down at the water fishing. Oh, there's one right there. Let me see if we can't take them with this bow. Get a lucky headshot on them or something. Oh, shit. Oh, they're ranging me. I might have to actually shoot these guys a little bit. I got two of them on me. That's never good. You gotta kind of jig-jag. There's one. I gotta reload, so I'm just gonna keep moving. Oof. Alright. There's another one. Alright, use that bandage just in time. That wasn't pretty, but hey, they're dead. Check his bag here, see what we got. Oh, useful stuff, so this is just a rogue camp here. Alright, that's cool. Well, at least we know. Yeah, I got a bunch of these bullets. Those are actually the cheapest to make as well. Like they're fairly effective. I don't know. Right now our food's a little low, so I'm not genning up my health as fast. So I gotta get some food. I don't go looking for arrows when I have moments like that, guys. If you want to try to retrieve them, go ahead. But they're a pain in the ass to find. And when you're in a battle like that and you're just popping them off, unless you get lucky and walk around and see them, it's up to you how you want to approach that. But that's just what I do. I mean, I could go look around, but I'm good. I mean, I'm not low on them. I'm at 15. Yeah, I got to practice on the bow with the hunters because I used to always just use guns on them. But I want to try to get more efficient with that bow on the hunters because it'll just alleviate the need for a lot of ammo. These bushes are getting weird. Turning all kinds of freaky colors on me. Used to be able to spot those biofuel ones pretty easy. Now these are kind of screwing with me. With the season change. This should be them. No, it's not. Okay. These are fairly easy. I mean, even dead, they look pretty much the same, right? Grab our grub tree. Grub tree. I gotta check my phone after. Alright. Grab this stuff. It's a lot less common, copper and iron. So I try to go out of my way when I see that. When I see the zinc, I try to get it. Unless there's bears or something I don't want to deal with, I'll leave it. Need wood. I'm kind of glad he added this. There, if you're doing other things, you can still grab wood while you're doing it. Not a whole lot, but it's, better than nothing, right? Got to keep that fire alive. That's, number one. Oh. Frickin' Yogi. He's on me. Well, he's not on me, but he's coming my way, man. He wants to eat me. Blueberry there in the ground. Come on. Crouch it here, should dump him. Yeah, it's nice view up this here. Nice. Pretty cool. All right, let's grab the grub tree. Gotta make another coffee when I'm done with this. Don't have a whole lot in the food department, though. I have food, just not nothing I want to eat. Sure y'all know what that's like. Got a bunch of stuff in the house, and none of it you feel like eating. Oh. Uh-oh. You guys hear that? What the hell was that all about? Huh. Definitely a shotgun. Had to be our buddies over there. Maybe they're not getting along. They're shooting each other over there. It could be. I ain't going to look. I gotta get I don't have bandages. I'm out of bandages. And we need leather, and I'm out of leather. I think I got 2 leather over there in the chest. So I gotta get on the leather, man, which means I gotta start killing things. All right, let's see what we hit this clown for. He's at 85. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that, so I waited. All right, so 85 to 47. So what, 38 still. Shit, I missed. That was my bad. That's all right. Did give us an infection, so. Right. Got a leather. Grab these whenever I see them. Oh, nails. I like it when the medical one's full of nails. Grab the right one would help. I don't want to use the new one just yet. Gonna get some fishing in too. I gotta get that refrigerator. It's what I mean. There's just this long list of things I have to make. I don't have materials for just yet. So we're gonna kind of back to the where we were. We've reached that next plateau where I've used up everything we took time to get. Now I gotta restock, so to speak, and it's gonna take time. I've been doing a lot off camera, just so you guys know. It's not like I'm just popping in and I'm accomplishing all this and you know, while I'm recording, because a lot has gone into the my own time. You know, just because there's so much to get, right? So he's not a threat yet, but I don't know. I want to go pushing that. I could try to take him out, but man, where we can, I guess. A little light out. I would prefer to have the missed. See what I mean? How they run. The rifle would be good. He's eventually going to charge me. Yeah, it's right now. All right, I got to get this out because he doesn't have a pause. Oh boy. All right, we got him, but it wasn't pretty, and I have no bandage. Oh boy, hopefully I can live through this bleed or I'm in trouble. Let me get the stuff off him quick. If I die, I'll just have to run back. The only problem is you don't know where you're going to spawn. I got a busted leg too. Yeah, I'm going to die, but I'm just going to crawl over here. Closer I get to the base, the better. All right, so there we have it. Now I could choose to, yeah, I see him dead. See, you could respawn or you can reload your last save. Now, without the bed being set up and with a spawn point purchase, this is going to be a random spawn, and it can be far from your base. So it's up to you guys how you want to do it. You can reload from your last save, which will be generally somewhere before we just died, or I'm going to respawn because I want to keep that stuff, so I'm going to have to just take the chance. Yeah, see, we're 1,500 meters from my bag, and it despawns in 20 minutes, so I have to literally beeline there as fast as I can. We're not exactly full health, so I just have to be careful. And for some reason, whenever you respawn like this, you get a new glowstone, or glow rod, so you end up with a little collection of those. Yeah, this is going to be tough to get back there, but we'll see what happens. Should have plenty of time. I just got to keep moving. But see how my stamina's bad? Not the condition you really want to be in when you got to run a lot. Plus, there's wildlife, and our health is not full, and there's really not a lot I can do about that. So getting a bed made and buying a spawn or two is not a bad idea, like I was saying. Doesn't help with getting you through the night, but in this situation, I always felt respawning from your last save was a little cheaty. In the same token, it would suck really bad to lose that recurve bow and stuff I just made, because if your bag despawns, you lose it. So, but this is just how I do it. You guys can choose how you want to, I guess it's going to depend on where you're at in your game save, right? It's just funny, that was my first death of this whole series, and it was messing with a moose, and I didn't have a bandage. If I had a bandage, we would have never died. But I'm going to go ahead and walk for a little bit. There's a base beacon established. I don't know if it's telling me that's mine or a hunter. I don't know. That's just kind of weird. Base beacon established. Okay. We'll recall ever seeing that little message. Maybe there'll be an apple or something in here. No. It's a medical kit. Well, it's a couple leather. But yeah. Death from no bandage. Got to get over here to our base. Can't really shoot the chicken because my bow is in my bag and my bag ain't near me, so. But yeah, see how far away it spawns you? It's actually that it spawns you where you spawned in originally, I'm pretty sure. It might be random, but I think that's where I spawned in originally. I can't remember. I'd have to go back to the first video and look. I'm kind of curious now. So I'm gonna grab some of this stuff while I'm going. Right in front of my feet. Yeah, see, we're only 8. We still got 800 to go. Have to grab these just because, but I gotta let my stamina come back up anyway. I gotta get that bag for sure. And I gotta be careful because we're heading in the kitty cat area here and I can't really run. So now I have to slow down. I don't know why it started me so low on energy, but it did. I could have sworn when you respawn you were full, but... Yeah, see, I'm starting to run into baddies. What we got? See, it's got the timer on it. I mean, I got plenty of time, so... And it's actual minutes, as you can see. It's not like a hastened in-game minute type thing. Like a lot of games. Well, I'm going to end this one right here, and I'm going to pick up right here. Just so I can have, because the time, just worry about the time and the file size. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Appreciate you coming along, and I'll pick up right here. See you in a few minutes. Take care.